Now, I have a few issues with our education system, but one of my main issues is about history, how it's taught in this nation. And I feel like, for the most part, it's actually really good. It teaches a lot about South Africa and its history, but it also focuses, I feel like, maybe too much on other countries' history, which is important. Don't get me wrong, we don't want to be like Americans that don't know anything about history or other nations out there, but we are, I feel like, taught, for example, too much about the world wars. They are very important, don't get me wrong, but then we are taught about the Jewish genocide that happened, 6 million people that was killed in World War II. And that is very important and everyone should learn it. But what bothers me is that a lot of people, and I myself, who was educated in the system, didn't know about another genocide that happened in Africa where 8 million Congolese people were killed. Yeah, 8 million Congolese people genocided. Basically, it's in the middle of Africa, and yet I know from personal experience, I wasn't taught it in school. And I feel like if you ask most people in Africa, they also wouldn't know about it. And even though it is actually genocide that was bigger than the one that happened in World War II, still, people don't know about it, even though it happened in the middle of Africa. Something else that most African people don't really know about is that the bloodiest war after World War II was in Africa, also with the Congo. They called it the Congo War or the Great African War. Killed over 2.5 million people. And yet, I don't remember being taught it in school. And still, to this day, you could argue that the war is still going on. And I don't know, I feel like something so important that's happening in our very continent is something that all of us should be taught about in history. Also, when are we finally gonna make Zulu a language taught nationwide in South Africa? Now I have to go through all this effort teaching it to myself. Next video coming soon, baby. Giyabonga, salagahle.